When you think of French food, what's the first thing that comes to mind? Is it buttery croissants or perhaps steak frites? For some, the answer might just be the baguette. With its crisp golden crust and airy interior, this long loaf is one of the most recognizable symbols of French culture. While bread has been around in France for thousands of years, the baguette's distinctive shape emerged in the 19th and early 20th centuries. But how did this seemingly simple food become so iconic? Let's take a bite out of history and find out. The baguette, or in French le petit pain, which literally means little bread, is believed to have originated in the 18th century. Several theories compete for the title of the baguette's inventor, each with its own distinct flavor. One popular legend attributes the baguette's creation to Napoleon. Apparently, soldiers were given long loaves of bread to fit in their uniforms. However, this story is likely a myth, a tall tale designed to add a touch of Napoleonic charm to the baguette's history. Another theory points to the influence of Austrian baker Auguste Zang, who arrived in Paris in the 1830s. Zang introduced the use of steam ovens, which helped create lighter loaves with a crispy crust. He was already quite famous when he opened his shop in Paris. In fact, the very first cookbook devoted solely to bread was written by Zang. It was titled Le par excellence des arts de la Boulangerie. However, the baguette's creation was likely the result of a perfect wee storm of practicality and necessity. In 1920, a law was passed that banned bakers from working before 4 a.m. This was done to ensure that the bread was baked fresh, and to prevent the spread of contagious diseases among the workers. Before this law, bakers would often begin work in the early morning hours to have their bread ready for the midday rush. But now they had to find a way to bake the same amount of bread in less time. The solution was to create longer, thinner loaves that would cook faster than the traditional round loaves. This is why today you will still see many baguettes hanging from the ceiling of French boulangeries. It's a holdover from when bakers used to hang their long loaves to dry after baking. The baguette quickly became a French institution, a symbol of the country's love affair with bread and good food. Today, it remains one of the most popular breads in the world. Every year, French people consume over 2 billion baguettes. That's more than 30 baguettes per person. No wonder the French are known for their baguettes. They literally eat them up. It's not just a food, it's a morning ritual, a social connector, a way of life. Every day, French people go to their local boulangerie to pick up a fresh baguette to enjoy with their breakfast. They share baguettes with friends and family at picnics and gatherings. And when you see a French person eating a baguette, you know they're up to no good. They're probably off to a cafe for a leisurely lunch or a stroll through the park. Of course, other countries have their own versions of the baguette, but none are as iconic as the French baguette. It's a protected tradition that has been passed down from generation to generation. In 1993, the French government created the pain, which is a law that protects the traditional baguette. According to this law, a baguette can only be made with 4 ingredients: flour, water, yeast, and salt. No additives or preservatives allowed. In 2022, UNESCO even added the baguette to its intangible cultural heritage list, cementing its place in global culture. So next time you see a baguette, take a moment to appreciate its unique shape and texture. It is more than just a piece of bread. It is a symbol of French culture and history. Now you know. Hit the like button if you learned something new and share this video with your friends. Thanks for watching and see you next time. Subscribe.